Well, world leaders are descending upon southern Italy today for the annual G7 summit. President Joe Biden kicking things off with a landmark meeting with Ukrainian President Zelenskyy. The two signed an agreement to help Ukraine in its fight against Russia. Rena Roy has our coverage tonight.
A plan years in the making becoming official at the G7 summit in Italy. President Biden and Ukrainian President Zelenskyy signing a new bilateral security agreement.
A lasting peace for Ukraine must be underwritten by Ukraine's own ability to defend itself now and to deter future aggression anytime in the future.
It's a 10-year agreement to strengthen Ukraine's defense and deterrence capabilities against Russia. This is an executive agreement and could be undone in the future by a different president. The U.S., along with other G7 leaders, also agreeing to lend Ukraine up to $50 billion, the funds supplied by profits from frozen Russian assets.
This week, the G7 signed a plan to finalize and unlock $50 billion from the proceeds of those frozen assets, to put that money to work for Ukraine.
The money, which is expected to start rolling out this year, will be used for military, humanitarian, and reconstruction support as Russia continues its war on Ukraine.
It benefits everyone in the world because the Russian war against Ukraine is a real global threat.
Key details of the plan still need to be figured out. It's unclear exactly how much the U.S. will end up lending, but other countries are expected to pitch in too, including the U.K.
It will make an enormous difference, and it demonstrates the G7 is absolutely united in doing everything it can to support Ukraine to defend itself against Russian aggression.
This all comes amid the Russian Defense Ministry saying they've positioned warships just over 100 miles from Florida's coast in Cuba for naval exercises. Russian ships routinely dock in Havana, and while the Pentagon appears to be downplaying it, U.S. Southern Command made a rare announcement that a U.S. Navy submarine has pulled into Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, calling it a routine port visit. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.